Hello everyone. So today we are going to see coding in BASIC. So we will see what is BASIC and what is the purpose of BASIC and what we can do with this BASIC. Okay. So first of all, why coding? Okay. So coding is a sort of giving instructions to the computer. So we give step-by-step instructions. Computer is a machine, so we all know that machines acts or works only based on instructions. So BASIC is one of the programming language in computer through which we can actually give instruction. So basically it is a simple programming language which is available in our day-to-day computer. So what is the acronym for BASIC? It is beginners all-purpose symbolic instruction code. Okay, so each letter stands for BASIC. It's beginners all-purpose symbolic instruction code. So this programming language was found way back in 1964. So you can just imagine how old this language is. So in the DOS world, okay, so DOS is an operating system. So this was the first programming language found in DOS platform. Okay, so it was carried forward into Windows platform too. So but since DOS was the first operating system on a standalone desktop, so this programming language BASIC came out of the first language which was introduced as the first language. Okay, it was introduced in 1964. So in a college called as part of the college project called college project Dartmouth. Right. So why we have to learn BASIC? Okay, so it is basically an user friendly and simple English like language, so anyone can understand the instructions that we are going to give to the computer. Okay, so even a layman can understand the instructions. So that's a basic funda behind using BASIC as a programming language. So we will see how to do that. Okay, so what are the various variants of BASIC language? So we have several variants. So some of them are Basica, then we have GW Basic, we have Q Basic, and so on and so forth. Okay, so these are the various variants which are available for the BASIC language, of which we are going to see GW Basic. Okay, so this GW Basic is part of is basically a product from Microsoft. Okay, now you may be having questions like how exactly I can code using this GW Basic and how to run the program. So first of all, as a basic step, okay, so we will go ahead and install this software, and then we will see how to run program in it. Okay, yes, so that will be my first program, in which we will try to print out hello world. Now coming to how do I go ahead and install this GW Basic. So open in any Google, in any browser, type in the URL which I have provided on this slide. Okay, so once you press enter, that's the screen what you see in step 1. Okay, so if you closely look at the screen, okay, you will see a download button available on the screen. So hit the download button and it will download the software for you. Okay, so once it is downloaded, what you have to do is you have to follow a few of the other steps. The first is once the file gets downloaded, you double click on that file. Okay, so once you double click, this is the screen, immediate screen that you see on the screen. Okay, so choose an install location. So basically it will give a default folder path where you want to install this software. So I'm okay with this software, so I will say next. Or if you are not comfortable with the folder path, you can always browse and create a new folder path. Okay, on hitting next, so this is the screen that you will see. Okay, so on the menu folder, how do you want to name it? Okay, so I want to name it as GW Basic. I'll just rename to whatever name that I want and then say install. Okay, once you hit install button, it will take a few minutes to install the software. So once it says installation is complete, okay, you can just close that screen and go to step 4. That is my step 4. Okay, so I'm working on Windows 10 platform operating system. So the folder which gets created on the start menu is shown with a yellow highlight. Okay, so those are the files and folders that gets created as part of this software installation. Once that is done, okay, if you closely look at, there is a icon which says PC Basic. So if I click on that, the step 5 is window opens. Okay, step 5 window opens. So it basically we are trying to run this software on the machine. Okay, so this is the screen how it looks like. So hope you are clear with the installation procedure. So I'll also walk you through a live demo of this. Okay, and finally you will see how to write a first program and then run it on the computer. So you have to go to any of the browsing software. I'm using Chrome. So type in the URL and hit download button. So once you hit the download button, it will automatically start downloading the file. Okay, so that's the file which gets downloaded. So I have already downloaded this on my machine, so I'll straight away go to that folder location. So once the software gets downloaded, you double click on the file. So as you can see, this is the installation window which opens up, which says the destination folder where you want to install the software. Then you press next and you give a folder path or folder name with which it creates in your start menu. Okay, and hit the install button. I have already installed this software on my machine, so I'm not going to install this software once again. So I'll just leave it as at that point and then I'll just cancel it. Now what I'm going to do is I'll say start, and if you can see, we do have a folder with the GW basic, and if I expand it, you'll see all these installation repository, okay, the part of the installation. So here you can see your PC basics icon, so I'll just click on it. So as I said, like, it will open the GW basic software. So it is running the GW basic software. Okay, so going to my next screen, which is my first program. So how do I write my first program? So as I said, like, basic is a programming language. It's a very layman language where anyone can understand what is going on in the instructions that we are giving to the computer. So if you closely look at, this is how the program looks like. Okay, the 10 and 20 are the line numbers. It could be any line number starting with 1 and going on. So we always start with 10 followed by increments of 10. Okay, so in case if you want to insert any in between lines, we can do that. Okay, so then I say print. So it's again, it's a straightforward English language. It says that I'm going to print what? It says hello world. Okay, so I'm going to print hello world. So let's see what happens. My second line, it says n, so that's the end of my set of instructions to the computer. Okay, so let's see how this works. Just opening my this one, I'll just say 10. Okay, I'll say CLS is for clearing the screen. Okay, now I can have my caps lock on, or I can have my caps lock off, so either way it will work. So I will say 10, then print, then I will say hello world. Alright, after that I say 10 and so I'm done with the program. I say enter, and you can see here how to run the code. Okay, so now I have typed the instruction to the computer. Now I have to run the program. So I say F2. That's it. So it started running the program, and I'm getting the output. Okay, so you see the program has executed, and it has given the output hello world. Okay, so that's the end of today's session. Hope you have learned something useful. Hope you liked today's topic. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that it will encourage me to do more videos. Thank you.